I can tell you my problems, meditating my silence. But I keep pushing my pen, rotating my stylus. Brokenness feeling like sin, now no craft, low dollar. Used to be left on red, now all the girls go holler. Now all the girls go follow. All the fake friends gon' pile up. I need peace to borrow, get that shit right back tomorrow. Somehow all the fans go bravo. Smile so much to hide my sorrows. Faith is shaky in vibrato. I can't hold a frown too long. I can't stay down too long. Look, running from pain, running from strain, running from things, running from schemes.
I know this isn't the normal content that you'd see on this channel, but with everything that's been going on this year, from unbelievable political changes to wildfires to economical and personal loss, it feels like we're living in a weird simulation, and it's ghetto. I know I wasn't the only person that felt this way, so I wanted to make something to express how I've been pushing through it, or at least trying to. But that's a little bit of context behind this video. Now we can get to what you really clicked on the video for, which is the BTS breakdown. Let's get to it. The opening clip was an overhead shot of me laying in the bed and eventually looking directly into the camera. I wanted to show me in deep thought, thinking about everything that has happened this year and connecting with you by looking at the camera. To get this shot, I placed a C-stand on each side of the bed. I attached 2 magic arms to my camera and then clamped them to the C-stands. The camera that I'm using throughout this shoot is the A7S III, coupled with the 24-70 G Master 2 lens. I also added a light dome for consistent lighting. To continue to bring you into the space with me, my next shot was a side shot of me laying in the bed. This was also to get a different angle, but to make it more interesting, I decided to add some movement to it. I mounted my A7S III on a slider at the same level as the bed. Then I set my start and end point and then hit record. I wanted to take the attention off of me for a brief second, just to break the pattern. But I also needed to give you something else interesting to look at. And that's when I got the thought to get the shot of the wolf. I thought it was a cool clip because it could represent a lot of different things that people could be experiencing in this moment. Things like grief, loneliness, feeling lost, or whatever burden that you've been carrying lately. By the way, that's not the reason why I got that painting of the wolf. It's not because it expresses grief. Look, I just got the picture because I thought it was cool. I like wolves. I saw it, I liked it, I bought it. This just came as an afterthought after I've had the idea for the video. For this shot, I used the same setup as before, but this time I had the camera pointed at the wolf on the wall. After that, I brought the attention back to me, just sitting up, staring into space, thinking that this can't be real. Then I turned my head to the side, trying to shake off the thoughts or to escape them altogether. I still had the camera sitting on a slider for this shot, but this time it was stationary, still static, just staring at me. So I sat the light dome behind the camera with just enough light to light up my face. The next couple of scenes shows me trying to get through the day without thinking about the reality of life in this moment. But eventually I start ruminating about everything. This first scene was me making breakfast. I started off by breaking an egg. So I had the camera sitting on a box behind the bowl to really bring you into the shot. Then I moved to an even closer shot of me mixing the eggs. I still had the camera sitting on a small box. I just moved it to get a different angle. After that, I actually got a shot of me cooking the eggs, and you guessed it, the camera was still sitting on the box, but a little further away from me, just so I can get a more cinematic shot. After getting my breakfast down, I went outside for some fresh air. I started off by sitting on a swinging bench, just trying to take in a moment of peace. And slowly, the thoughts started creeping in. And the next thing you know, I'm sitting there in a trance, staring into a vast emptiness. So for this one, I wanted to slowly reveal where I was and what I was staring at while keeping the focus on me. I had the camera sitting on a small rig Freeblazer tripod a couple of feet away from me. To show a more interesting shot while revealing more of the scene, I got a wider shot with a tree in the foreground to add depth and make the shot more interesting. Listen, this next shot might be competing for the best shot of this scene. This was a shot of me looking into the distance, still rocking on the bench, but the focus is still on me, so you can't really see what I'm seeing clearly. For this one, I set the camera up about 4 to 5 feet behind me. It was simple, but yet added value to the story. I wrapped up this sequence with a shot of me sitting at the edge of the woods and then zooming out to reveal the dried up lake that I was staring into. This shows me in a sea of darkness. I mean, there's no positivity to pull from. The trees are dead, the lake is dried up, absolutely no positivity to pull from. I got this shot with the DJI Mini 3 Pro. I positioned the drone where I wanted it to start from, and then did a droney shot from the list of master shots available on the drone. And the speed ramp was done in the edit. As you can see, it turned out way better than what I thought it would. Let me know down in the comments which shot you thought was the best. All right, so since stepping outside for some fresh air didn't work out, it's time for some action. Something to shift my mood in a more positive direction. And one of my ways of doing this is working out. The first shot was of me doing a pull-up. I thought this was a dope shot because it's like a metaphor for me pulling myself up after all of the blows and curveballs that this year have thrown. And then you have the other 2 shots of me building myself up rep by rep. All of these shots were shot from a ground level on a SmallRig mini tripod. Look, I promise you, SmallRig is not sponsoring this video or my channel. They just have a lot of reliable gear that just works for me. All right, let's head back outside for more action. I chose to run sprints for this one. This was a good choice because it shows the duality in the action itself, how more than one thing can be true at the same time. From one perspective, I could be running to overcome an obstacle to become stronger, while in another one, I could be running from the problem itself, hoping that it would just go away and disappear. Either way, I'm trying to find a way to get through this thing that I'm facing. And the last shot is of me walking away, wondering if I did enough to make any difference at all in this situation that I'm dealing with. But still not certain that I did. The first shot was a close-up shot of me planting my foot into the ground. I used this to show the change in the environment and to move the story forward. For this shot, I sat the mini tripod on the grass and zoomed into a clear shot of my feet, preparing for the run. My next shot was a wider, more establishing shot showing me running towards the camera. I wanted to get a shot of me in motion, but also reveal the environment that I was in. The A7S III was sitting on the Freeblazer tripod for this one. This next shot might be the coolest shot of the entire video. And this was a shot of me running with the camera tracking me as I ran. I got this shot using the active track on the Mini 3 Pro on my left side. It turned out way better than I expected it to. Like, way better. This last shot was also shot on the Mini 3 Pro. I just had it spiral around me and away from me as I was walking away from the field. I used another master shot called Helix for this one. Hey, future me here. So what I realized is I never actually mentioned the song that I use in this video. So here's the name of the song here. And the platform that I use for this song is Epidemic Sounds. Now, they are not sponsoring this video, but I really enjoy using their platform so far. I've used them for a couple months now, and my favorite thing about using that platform is that instead of just downloading the song, what you can do is download the stems for that song. Now, if you don't know what the stems are the different elements that you can use to make the song, right? Or the different elements that's used to make the song. So what that allows you to do is to customize the song to your actual liking. Like, you still have all the original beats and melodies and stuff to the song, but you get to chop it up in a way that works for you or works for the vibe that you want to create for your video. So here's the actual sound that I customized for this actual video. This is what it sounds like.
I can tell you my problems, meditating my silence. But I keep pushing my pen, rotating my stylus. Brokenness feeling like sin, I know craft low dollar. Used to be left on red, now all the girls go holler. Now all the girls go follow. All the fake friends gon' pile up. I need peace to borrow, get that shit right back tomorrow. Somehow all the fans go bravo, smile so much that
All right, so now this is the unedited version of the song.
I can tell you my problems, meditating my silence. But I keep pushing my pen, rotating my stylus. Brokenness feeling like sin, now no craft, low dollar. Used to be left on red, now all the girls go holler. Now all the girls go follow. All the fake friends gon' pile up. I need peace to borrow, get that shit right back tomorrow. Somehow all the fans go.
And that is what Epidemic Sound allows you to do. So that's why I enjoy using that platform. By the way, let me know which version of the song you actually like down in the comment section below. All right, now to run these errands. All right, so you made it this far. So I know you don't hate the video. So drop a like to show some love and hit that subscribe button on your way out. And if you're new here, welcome to the Tech Tribe, where the vibes are good and the content is better. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. And I promise you, better vibes are coming. Deuces.